Alright everyone, Loretta Lynch is back in the media cycle because it turns out within Comey's testimony, he's more or less confirming what we already knew. Trump was told several times he wasn't under investigation by the FBI, which was true. He did attempt to get Comey to back off the Flynn stuff, but he never actually attempted to pressure him to do so or hold his job over his head, which isn't impeachable. It may be a breach of decorum, but it's not impeachable. Sorry, lefties, you're not going to get your way on this one. Just watch. If you don't believe me, just watch. You don't trust my prediction? Just wait another year when he's still in office, unless something else comes up that's actually impeachable. He'll serve out his entire term, unless you can dig something else out, and I don't think that you will, honestly. It turns out that the biggest revelation had nothing to do with Donald Trump, had to do with Attorney General Loretta Lynch under Obama's administration. She attempted to lean on Comey and say, funnily enough, don't refer to the Clinton email investigation as an investigation, refer to it as a probe, because we don't want to worry people. Essentially, cover for Hillary Clinton's ass. Yeah, you and I both know she broke the law. We know she's corrupt. We know that she's a liar. We know that she's a career criminal and has been since the 1970s. You know, with the Watergate stuff, she got kicked off that investigation for a breach of ethics. And that was in the Nixon trial. She was the one that was being more unethical than Richard Nixon at the time. Ignore all that fact and just overlook this. Do me a solid, because I'm an Obama appointee. Obama wants Clinton to win. We don't want to raise a ruckus. I think I know now why people in the DNC were so angry at Comey when he came out and gave his little speech there at the culmination of the Hillary Clinton private email investigation. Comey came out, and in a very measured response, knowing full well that Loretta Lynch, appointed by Obama, in cahoots with Hillary Clinton, I'm sure that on the tarmac she spoke with Bill about the investigation. That's pretty much proven at this point. He realized that he probably would be in deep, deep trouble with the deep state if he actually referred to it as an investigation and didn't end it. So he did. He ended the Clinton email investigation. How did he do that? He spelled out in no uncertain terms for the American people. Clinton is guilty as sin. Clinton knew that she was doing wrong. Any reasonable, sane individual would have known that, so she's either insane or she's totally corrupt. But I don't have enough evidence to actually prosecute her, and she's a presidential candidate, and I'm not risking the Republic, so fuck it. I'm just going to take a hands-off approach. Fuck Hillary Clinton. I'm washing my hands of the situation. I'm going to go back and do something else. You take care of it. That's what James Comey did. And he basically spells that out here with his comments about feeling queasy when Loretta Lynch came in and pressured him to refer to it as a probe. Why on earth would the acting attorney general do so? Why would this supposedly unbiased individual want different terminology used during the elections? Because she wanted Clinton to win. She's a Democrat. She was appointed by Obama. Of course she wanted her to win. She wanted to keep her job, essentially. And not even necessarily for strictly partisan reasons or as part of some deep state plot, just because of the money. She's a bureaucrat. She's pulling in a six-figure salary. She doesn't want to give that up. End up getting replaced by somebody else, would you? You get a nice cushy desk job. You pull in high six figures to sit there and act like you know what the fuck you're talking about. And you get to be, you know, you have a powerful name. You get to lord over a lot of people. You have thousands of employees. Who'd want to give that up? If that's the sort of thing that they're into. If they're into the money and power DC sort of beltway game. Of course she didn't. Of course she wanted Hillary Clinton to win. So the biggest revelation from the Comey testimony today doesn't have anything to do with Trump. It has to do with the Clinton emails, yet again. Once again rearing their ugly head. You can look for parts of the media not to bother to cover this. They won't even talk about it. They'll be too busy talking about how Trump urged Comey or asked Comey or, you know, something else Comey to do with Flynn. Flynn, who was cleared of the investigation, no wrongdoing was found. Of course, now we know there were different entanglements he had that were a little bit more dubious than the Russia talks. But Flynn is just a distraction from the Lynch stuff. He throws that out there. Do you yet believe that perhaps James Comey might not be so entrenched with the deep state as you think. That maybe there are a few little gems of wisdom he's throwing out there because he's actually in cahoots with Trump. I'm starting to think that. This looks conspicuous to me. And good thing, too. Comey came out in front of the United States and told us how corrupt Hillary Clinton was. And I said at the time, that's what he wants you to know. He needs you to know that she's corrupt, that she lied, she broke the law, but he can't do anything about it. The FBI itself is powerless against that sort of political insider during a presidential campaign. If she's off the campaign trail, maybe something can happen. She's a presidential candidate. The FBI is not willing to risk civil war to take her down at such a time. She knew what she was doing was wrong. Loretta Lynch apparently knew it because she wanted to change the terminology that Comey referred to it as. Oh, it's just a probe. Don't worry. We're just looking through some emails here. There's nothing to see here, folks. It's routine that the FBI get investigated over somebody's private server. Somebody who's running for the presidency. Totally normal. Don't look at it at all. Oh, Abedin and Weiner sharing material, classified, top secret on their own laptops. Don't worry about it too much. This is just routine stuff. Politicians are dumb. They don't know what they're doing. Any sane individual would know not to do this. But they're not sane, they're politicians, they're retarded, or something like that. So that's the real takeaway from today, from Comey's testimony. Basically, getting browbeaten by Democrats and Republicans to say things that they want to feed to the media, not really saying any of them, and then going off on a tangent on Loretta Lynch. This is like Christmas for the Republicans. Meanwhile, the delusional, like, DNC insiders, they'll play it up. Oh, Trump asked James Comey, back off on Mike Flynn. It's a big problem. It's totally corrupt. It's impeachable. We're going to get him now. Hoo-ha. You're fooling yourself. The big news of the day is Loretta Lynch. You may not see it yet, but you'll come to see it. Trust me, there's a reason he would talk about that sort of material. Oh, it made me queasy. Yeah, I was uncomfortable with it. I was also uncomfortable with Trump, but you already fucking know that. I already gave you the memo. I already gave you my prepared remarks yesterday. I gave you the memo weeks ago. I spoke about it over a month ago. When I first got fired, I spoke about, it's regrettable, and maybe go before Congress or something. They already knew this shit. The American people already knew. This is nothing new. The media can harp on it. The corporate legacy dying media for its clickbait. It's not going to do anything. Anybody who cared already jumped off board the Trump train. They don't care about the issue. But they do care about Loretta Lynch potentially obstructing justice, which is what it seems actually happened. Change your terminology, Comey. I'm the Attorney General. You don't want to get on my wrong side. I just spoke with Bubba Bill on the tarmac. What the fuck do you think I talked to him about? Oh, could you back off, please, says Bubba Bill. I don't want Hillary to lose because she'll get angry and throw plates at my head again like she did back in the 90s when I was getting my dick sucked by Monica Lewinsky. That's what it probably boils down to. It's me funny to see the fallout from that. That's about all. Peace out.